Oh my god, no more phone calls. Stop. I'm sorry, guys. God, I'm sorry. Hello, Jenny. I'm just about to start. Sorry about that little delay here. So, hello. So, welcome to It's All About the Pop episode 16. This is your host, Double A, with the RON Entertainment, Aaron Entertainment. Sorry about the fucking phone call. My God. My last show had the same problem. A bunch of phone calls and a bunch of phone interference. Oh, it's- I'm sorry. I apologize in advance for that. So let's go on the show, guys. So, WandaVision. We start with WandaVision, and there will be spoilers involved. Oh, thank you, thank you. There will be spoilers involved. So, if you haven't seen the last episode, then come back. I don't know. I don't know about the time frame. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes later. Hey, hello, Jobber, man. Good to see you. So, yeah, it's gonna be spoilers, and we'll get to it because season finale is tomorrow. WandaVision episode 9 is tomorrow. Season finale, and that episode was a setup for season finale. So, I'm hyped up for the final episode tomorrow. But let's get through episode 8, where Agatha Harkness, played by Catherine Hahn, reveals herself. Well, actually, end of episode 7, she reveals herself. But in this episode, we find out how she became this witch, and how her relationship with Wanda, how she developed a relationship with Wanda. So, and we find out more about Wanda's past and her magic, and the reason she took the whole town of Westview under control. And I'm gonna destroy this phone because I'm gonna kill these people. Sorry, don't take it. I'm sorry once again. So let's get through episode 8. So beginning of the episode, we find out Agatha Harkness went against her covenant, right? She was a witch from the 1600s, so she's immortal, right? In certain sense, not aging. So she went against her covenant by practicing dark magic. She was put on the stake, and it wasn't like the Salem witch trials where you're accused of being a witch and they set you on fire. This is different. Her covenant was going. She went against her covenant. Her covenant wanted to kill her, because she was practicing black magic, dark magic, which is against the rules. And the leader of that covenant was her mother. Apparently, it was her mother. They tried. Apparently, she was too powerful. She killed when they tried the members of the covenant. They all got old and died. The mother survived a bit, and then she tried even more powerful magic to get rid of her daughter Agatha. But she failed. She died. Agatha releases herself from the whatever. Goes over her mother's dead body, and collects the pendant from the covenant. And then we get to the present time, where in the basement, Agatha and Wanda are confronting each other, continuing from episode 7. Wanda tries to do her magic, whatever, her abilities, but she can't, is because Agatha revealed to Wanda that she has certain runes, protective runes, in the basement, where it blocks Wanda's magic. And then Agatha describes herself to her. Then describes herself to Wanda. She describes herself. Then she makes Wanda go through her life, basically. So we open the door. She didn't want to go. through this door, but she had no choice, so she goes through the door. It was a scene of her when she was a child with her brother, her parents, and no, it wasn't Sokovia. It was a different country, because this is before Sokovia, when with Age of Ultron. All right, she was a young girl, twin sister of Pietro, Quicksilver. Right? Her father comes home with DVDs, right? Is struggling. They're poor, so they don't have that much. They have a TV and they like to watch old shows. As they sit down to watch old shows, that's when the missiles hit, from Tony Stark. Remember Tony Stark before Iron Man sold weapons, and he didn't care who he sold it to. It was right? So unfortunately, one of those whoever used weapons from Stark Industries destroyed Wanda's parents and house. And Wanda and Pietro survived. They were against Tony Stark Industries, of course. Hydra recruited them to be experiments. Well, Hydra recruited a lot of people to be experiments because they had the stone, or one of the Infinity Stones. And each person they tried to recruit died, so they went to Wanda as one of the test subjects, right? Wanda apparently survived, because if you think about it, it seemed like we think the stone gave her her powers, but it seemed like already she had her powers, but they weren't at the stage where like she is now. So it seems like the stone, well, actually it is a stone, enhanced her abilities, her powers. So she already had the powers. And Agatha mentioned that the stone just enhanced Wanda's powers, abilities, right? Her chaos magic, as Agatha will mention at the end. I'll get to that. So that's how her abilities got enhanced. And then we later on see in the Avengers compound. Remember, in the future, she joins the Avengers, right? She has a room in the compound. She's watching TV, old shows like she did as a child. She invites Vision in, and the relationship, they bond, the relationship fall in love, and they plan after. They have a plan to live together in peace in a quiet town, right? This happens before Infinity War, where tragically Vision died twice. One by Wanda, and then, fortunately, sadly, we know Thanos used his Infinity God with the Time Stone, which could reverse time. So he reversed time, destroyed Vision to take out the Mind Stone to fully complete the Infinity Gauntlet for full power. Then that's when he gave the ability to snap half the not just Earth's population, but the universe's population in half. So half of the universe's population. I know you all remember that. And unfortunately, then we get it later on. We see Wanda, because we know Vision's body's been taken by Sword, right? It's not buried. Wanda wants to see Vision, wants Vision to be buried. It's not a Wolbach or whatever. She goes to Sword. You see Hayward. Hayward's a jerk, but he was kind of being nice. And he said let her in, so he let her in. They meet in the office. He said, "I'll let you see Vision." So she sees Vision being his parts, or his robotic parts, are all in different pieces. You see the head, the legs, the torso, the arms. Hayward said, "I can't let you take him, but you can see him, right?" So she sees him, sees all that, destroys the glass, whatever, goes down, sees Vision one last time. And remember that episode, 3 or 4, where Hayward made it look like she was a terrorist. That was that scene from that episode. So what he was trying to, it was that scene from the episode. Remember, that's what happened there. Hayward tried to make it seem like, no, she attacked him. She attacked Sword, but she didn't. She didn't. It was revealed that she didn't attack Sword. She just wanted to see Vision. And it was revealed that when she went to her car, there was a note from Vision, right? She opened it, and that's when she went to rescue in New Jersey. She turned you see the townspeople, New Jersey. She gets a house. She turns into New Jersey with her powers into her fantasy world, and we find out the Vision in this show It's not the real Vision. It explains why he doesn't have any memories of who he is or who he was. So it's just a construct. She made a construct of Vision. And I'm going to just post this. Post this in here. For it's just a construct of Vision, right? So it's not the real Vision. We find out it's not the real Vision. Yes, I know some people had problems with episodes. Okay, I'll get to that. I'll get to the end of this episode. And we don't know the kids. I believe the kids are not real too. And Agatha, the thing is, Agatha is a witch, right? But somehow Wanda is a more powerful Vision. It's a more powerful magic user. Different kind of magic, right? But she doesn't know how much magic she has. And that's where we get to the end. Agatha is jealous of Wanda, how powerful she is, and she doesn't even realize how much powerful Wanda really is. And you can see some how powerful she is in this show, and how powerful she was against Thanos in Endgame. Remember, she could have killed Thanos. If it wasn't for Thanos saying, giving orders to the ships to fire, and like what? The fire. Remember that? And so that's what happened. Agatha at the end, Agatha had her kids. I don't believe the kids are real. I think the kids are fake, too. And Agatha revealed, oh no, honey, your magic is chaos magic. So I think what she means by it, it's uncontrollable magic, because she has so much magic in her that Wanda doesn't realize how powerful she really is and can be. And Agatha, the difference between Wanda and Agatha can control her magic, but she wants to be powerful as Wanda because she believes. When she gets as powerful as Wanda, she can control it. Where Wanda really can't, right? Wanda doesn't know how powerful she is, and you get quite obvious. You may not be able to tell how powerful she is and how she can control it. So this whole episode, yes. So I know some people have issues with it, but this whole episode was not. There was no action in this episode. Like there was barely any action, no fights. But this episode was basically foretelling Agatha's story a bit. And goes into Wanda's backstory, and how these two witches, these common witches, she calls them, remember, the Scarlet Witch at the end. She calls her the Scarlet Witch. These two witches are together, like not together, but they're interacting with each other. One's born as a covenant, and the other is born with really born natural and enhanced by one of the Infinity Stones. I think it's the Mind Stone. I forget. It's the stone from the not the Mind Stone. It's not the Mind Stone. It's the stone that from the Loki's scepter. Because remember the Hydra had it. I forget what the Power Stone maybe. I know it's not the Mind Stone. It's not the Time Stone. It's not the Soul Stone. Maybe it's the Power Stone. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, and then, the kids are not real. Agatha is jealous because it's just jealous of how powerful Wanda can be, and she doesn't realize it. Remember? No. You know Pietro is fake. It's not the real Pietro. She admitted that she couldn't revive him because he would have holes. Remember in the Age of Ultron, when he saved those people in front, and then in front of Clint, Hawkeye, he was getting shot like crazy, right? And you see those. If you got revived, you see all the holes. So she's not a necromancer. Necromancer. Sorry. You know what those are. They bring people back from the dead. Back from the dead. And then at the end it says the Scarlet Witch. And now the credits roll, and the mid-credit scene like last episode, like episode 7 with the fake Pietro catching Monica Rambeau, Snoopy's got a Snoop, something like that. We see that Haywood, I think it's Haywood. It could be Harwood Haywood. I keep forgetting it. They revealed Vision, but it's not Vision. It's a white Vision. White Vision. And I was just planning all along. Haywood, I don't know if he's a villain. I think he's not a villain. He's just a jackass government sword agent. Like a lot of the government agents in the MCU are just jackasses for some reason. They're most of them have ulterior motives. Like, that's just how it is in the MCU. And so we got White Vision. So it's episode 9 tomorrow for season finale. We're gonna get the Wanda and and we're gonna get obviously White Vision coming in, and we'll see what happens. And we'll see how this leads into 2 upcoming movies. Hey there, Cyclone. How are you doing, man? 2 upcoming movies. One coming in December, Spider-Man No Way Home, that's been confirmed, and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, because we know Wanda's going to be in it. And I'm interested in that. And I used to think, remember we used to think Manifesto was going to be in it. Now I don't. Now over the weeks I changed that to I think Nightmare's going to be in it. But I don't know if Nightmare's going to be in the show. I think it's just Agatha's and Agatha and the White Vision. You don't need a third villain. We still got that book. It's not the Darkhold book. It's from the Agents of Shield. It might be a different book. It might be speculation has it. It might be one of the books that was stolen from Doctor Strange as one of the sanctions in Doctor Strange. Remember in Doctor Strange, some of the books were missing. So it's possibly that one of the books is that book we saw in episode 7. It's one of the books that were missing from the sanction. And and then we got a week off, no MCU stuff in the week off, and March 19th, Falcon and Winter Soldier, only 6 episodes, so it's shorter than WandaVision, but 6 episodes still pretty good. That's obviously after Zack Snyder's Justice League Snyder cut, right? So 18 and 19, 2 big days in the terms of the comic book world, the universe. You got Justice League and Falcon Winter Soldier. If you're a comic book fan, it's a dream, man. So that's WandaVision, man. I went almost 20 minutes about that. I know some people had a problem with that episode. Some people had issues. I liked it. Yeah, okay. There's not a lot of action. But it explained a lot, you know? Sometimes it's good to have a build-up in there in between the final battle we get tomorrow. Alright, let's move on. So, thank you, Jobber, thank you. So, last week, there's reports from Warner Brothers that there's going to be a new Superman movie in the works, directed by maybe directed by J.J. Abrams and written by, I forget the name, but written by somebody who did comics. A lot of, African-American, comic book storylines, which I have no problem with. Okay, So a lot of people are insinuating that are they replacing Henry Cavill? And I believe so many articles have done a bad job. Some articles are saying it's not a reboot, and some are saying it is a reboot. So some are. I think it's not a. I think what Warner Brothers has to do come out with a clear statement on saying if this is a reboot or not a reboot. Because I've seen some articles say it's a reboot and some saying it's not a reboot. But if it's not a reboot and they're casting a African American Superman, okay, you got Lazal, what's his name? Lazal is with right, and you have the one who's the president. Okay, like it's no big deal if they're doing that. If they're planning to do that, we all know Michael B. Like been rumors for years. Michael B. Jordan possibly playing Superman. And but the thing is, remember as I said, there's no. Some articles say it's a reboot. Some say it ain't, but it's still a little early. It's in development. We'll get more news as time goes along. But Warner Brothers, like every time something comes out with the Justice League Snyder Cut, Warner Brothers likes to release something out there to undermine the Justice League Snyder Cut. It's clearly obvious. They did with the Godzilla versus Kong thing a couple weeks ago after the Zack Snyder's trailer on the 14th. They always want to do. They always want to undermine something. Undermine Zack Snyder's trailer, Zack Snyder's Justice League. When it gets so much buzz, and when Zack Snyder likes to release something, Warner Bros. The next day, they have to release something. But getting back to this, yeah, I went on a little bit of a tangent there. I don't think it's a. I don't think it's a reboot. I think they're adding. The thing is, I agree with a lot of people. I have no problem with if an African American character plays Superman or whatever version of Superman. My issue, like my friend Enosh and Cyclone here will back me up on this. Henry Cavill. They have not done a good job with Henry Cavill and Superman. With Superman, I don't know what the issue is. It's like, is Henry Cavill going to be in another Warner Brothers movie? We know he was actually Snyder Cut, but that's not really Warner Brothers. Originally it was supposed to be, but Warner Brothers being that selfish, greedy idiots, men that they are, and we know some of the issues. Ray Fisher has put out a tweet like a day ago about racism with Jeff Johnson and stuff. Oh. But getting back to Henry Cavill, it's a great Superman. Man of Steel was a great movie. He was a good Superman. BVS, especially Extended Edition, great movie. Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, can't complain. Great movies. I don't know why a lot of people hated BVS. Remember this. But the thing is, what are they doing with Henry Cavill? It's Shazam. They had Superman like at the end or something, but it was just cut halfway, so you just see the bottom of Superman, and we know it's not Henry Cavill. It's not Henry Cavill. I don't know what's going on with Henry Cavill and in the Warner Brothers. Like, I'm afraid. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I'm afraid that Henry Cavill might be done with them. Not because of Warner Brothers, but I think I think he's frustrated with Warner Brothers. And that's sad, because, as I said, he's a great Superman. I would be frustrated too if I don't know if he's feeling frustrated, but I'd be frustrated too with Warner Brothers. Like, what are you doing with my character? What are you doing? Are you gonna make me Man of Steel too? Am I gonna be involved in other movies? What's going on with my character? And he's been working on other projects, right? He did The Witcher, season 2, Witcher 1. He's a huge video game fan. I'll tell you that. Henry Cavill is a huge gamer. It's a fact. He's a huge gamer. That's why he's playing Geralt in the Witcher shows, because he's a huge gamer. and the games are incredible. And I love season 1 of The Witcher. Yeah, there might be a lot of time jumps in that show, but it all makes sense at the end. And if you know the Witcher series in the books, it makes sense for you. If you don't have no clue, I understand. I understand the issues you have because of the time jumps. That's why you gotta play the games and read the books about The Witcher. And let me tell you, Witcher 3, incredible. Yeah, but getting back to this, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's frustrated, but if me, I would be frustrated. I don't think Gal Gadot's frustrated because she's gonna have a third movie. We know the Flash, they're starting to shoot soon, and next month Black Adam with The Rock starting as Black Adam, they're starting to shoot too. And next month, I believe it's next month. Also, so looks like we're getting. Finally, the Flash is starting to go somewhere. Remember, for years, I mean, it's like, how many directors dropped out? Like 10? I'm over exaggerating, but it's like maybe halfway of that. But it was a lot. Black Adam. Starting with The Rock. Oh my god, mom. Sorry, my mom is stupid. Okay. Okay. Man, they haven't finished Henry Cavill's arc. They don't know what they're doing with them. We know I know a lot of the Snyder cut. I think there. I don't know if there can be a Justice League 2 or 3. I know some people are confident, very confident. I'm not so much. I'm not pessimistic. I think there's a chance if it's successful, and I think it will be successful. It's not Warner's not going to greenlight. It's maybe AT&T and HBO Max to greenlight Zack Snyder. 2. Do Justice League 2 and 3. And that might piss off Warner with that might piss off Warner with the ramifications with Gal Gadot and some of the other characters, like Jason Momoa. That might piss them off a minute. Yeah, they might say, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be in Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3, or something like that." We're not making Aquaman 2. And Gal Gadot, right? I said, I might not be Aquaman 2. Yeah, we're not gonna shoot that now. Wonder Woman? Nope. And they might have a contract, but they may keep delaying the movie. Maybe even the Flash are going into it. I don't know, man. They might be petty like that. You know, Warner Brothers is just petty. I mean, is that? I'm looking forward to Zack Snyder. It's 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from today, and yeah, it could be better than the other shit show of a movies we had in 2017. Oh my god. And apparently they wanted to be funny, right? The Warner wanted the movie to be funny. They wanted to make it like Avengers. Newsflash: DC and Marvel is completely different tones. No need to make it. No need to make it serious. Serious. Don't make it humor. And Marvel movies have seriousness in them, but they combine it with humor. That Justice League movie had too much humor in it. Too much. And before we get into other stuff, I'm gonna share some screen with you. Look at this. Look. I like Harry Potter, right? Just found out now. But look at this article. Harry Potter sequels. Warner Media CEO on the possibility of expanding the franchise to HBO Max. There's a lot of fun and potential there. So this article today by IGN, ADL Anchors. Updated, okay, today. Warner Media chief Jason Kilar has talked about the potential expansion of the Harry Potter franchise for HBO Max and Warner Brothers. According to Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter, that's legit. Hollywood Reporter is legit, guys. That's one of the legit sites for movie news and TV news, stuff like that, entertainment news. Not like we got this covered, Collider. You know, those sites. Don't trust them. Killar made an appearance at an investors conference on Thursday where he seemingly cast the proverbial Loomis charm and shed a little bit of light on the subject of Harry Potter projects at HBO Max. He noted that there was a lot of potential for sequels and spin-offs, though he stayed under the silence spell and didn't reveal any firm detailed plans. Okay, that's the gist of it. So, the chief of Warner Brothers and CEO hinted that HBO Max and Warner could possibly do spin-offs and sequels to the Harry Potter. So this takes place after the Battle of Hogwarts, or Voldemort. Harry defeated Voldemort. He becomes an adult, has kids, blah blah. It's not going to be based on the play The Cursed Child. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, it's very interesting. It is. You know what the problem is? Yeah, you know what the problem with Harry Potter is? A lot of people love Harry Potter, but Harry Potter is not is slowly dying in popularity. Popularity, man. That's the reason. That's the problem with Harry Potter. That's why they want to do this. And there's still a lot of people who love Harry Potter, but it's not talked about as much among the fans, the community, the pop culture fans as it once was. It's not. It's not as popular as it once was because all those people that loved Harry Potter are all adults now, and it's very kid friendly. So I understand why they do this. I mean, I like the Harry Potter movies. I did. All 8 of them. Remember Deathly Hallows has two movies. Yeah, I don't know how you do spin-offs either. That's a great question. I know for a fact there's a Harry Potter open world game or RPG open world game coming out. It's in development. PlayStation 5. It's been delayed. It was supposed to come out this year, but it's been delayed. But it's not going to take place during not take place in the 90s where Harry Potter, Hermione, Ron, the Weasley twins. That's not going to take place. It could actually take place in the 1800s, an RPG game. But I don't know if that's. I don't know. It's been delayed. I think it was supposed to come out this year, but it could still come out this year. But maybe in the 3rd or 4th quarter of this year. So between maybe, most likely between September and December. So the 4th quarter of 2021. We just don't know yet. But you're right, it is very interesting. And I gotta get tissue, man. Well, I'm back. Enjoy my Joker. Vote for me. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I 100% agree with you, Jobber. But Harry Potter fans, are you interested in a spin-off or sequels? TV series like the rumor a couple months ago possibility happened. I know that I know of I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I know they're doing Lord of the Rings on Amazon, but it's not a sequel to Lord of the Rings. It's actually it's gonna be based on the Second Age, which which is basically a prequel to Lord of the Rings, which Lord of the Rings takes place in the Third Age. The show, Amazon show, is gonna be the Second Age, which is, trust me, the Second Age has a lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. The First Age has a lot of stuff, but they're not doing the First Age. The Second Age, both ages have a lot of stuff. But trust me, the Second Age, you're gonna love it. Let's see what other news before I go to my CW shows. Oh. Okay, so I forgot nothing here to see, guys. So we got two movies coming out tomorrow that are getting attention. We got the Tom Holland Daisy Ridley movie Chaos Walking. I might watch it. And we got Coming to America 2, featuring Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. I think Tracy Morgan's in it. Leslie Jones, who used to be on Saturday Night Live, she's in it. Coming out tomorrow. That's gonna be on Amazon. Chaos Walking might be on demand or something, whatever. So I'm gonna watch them because I do have Prime, and I'm gonna watch them both. I'll give my reviews on them. If you haven't seen Coming to America 1, the first one, go check it out. It's hilarious. Oh, and who's else in it? James Earl Jones is in it. You know James Earl Jones. And yeah, and Chaos Walking, Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley, and Matt Mikkelsen's in it. The third Griswold, whatever his name is from Fantastic Beasts. Sorry. So that's tomorrow. I did see Tom and Jerry a couple days ago. I did a review on it. Go check it out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm plugging. It was an okay movie at best. But I'll say this, it did not need to be made. That's it, I'm going to say that. Check out my review, I'll go in more detail about it. I want to see Monster Hunter, but I heard it wasn't very good. But I'm interested in seeing Monster Hunter. I don't know, I know it's by the same director of Resident Evil, Paul W. Anderson. And I know. But I still want to check it out. Now let's get to Flash season 7 episode 1. Well, technically it's not episode 1. It's a continuation of last season. But they finished the first 3 episodes of last season. So this episode, I didn't care for it much. Relish is gone. Was it Relish? HR Relish? I didn't pay attention to this episode. All I care about is we find out that Eva McCullough, Mirror Master, or I guess Mirror Mistress, as I call her, is not really. That's not her real self. That's not who she really is. Apparently, the real one died, and the acceleration in the particle accelerator explosion in the first season. The real one died, but that one got powers, and there was a mirror or something. The real one got powers, and the mirror was able to create a fake one. And the villain of this show, of this season, is a fake copy of the original Evan McCullough. And yes, Evan McCullough, not Evan McCullough, because for this, even though Mirror Master in the comics is a male, for this show they made her a female, and a lot of people maybe have a problem with that. I don't care. It's okay. So this is a fake. This is not the main villain is not the real Evan McCullough. Now, again, I'll be right back. And let's go to the next CW show. Then I'm gonna show you some Thor Love and Thunder. We got some interesting characters, interesting actors and actresses on Thor Love and Thunder set, and it's hilarious. You know what? So, okay. Okay. So, Superman episode 2. Good episode. We got more of a backstory with Luthor from a different planet, different Earth. Okay, we'll describe about this. We find out Lois Lane article was changed because Morgan Edge came in. Her article was changed. She did not like that, right? And then at the end of the show, she quits from her job and goes to a smaller newspaper company business, which is one employee basically. Gets hired. That's the end of the episode. Cause she's a truther. She likes to tell the truth. She likes legitimacy. She doesn't want her stuff to be edited with things that are not true. She won't stand for that shit. And that's what made Lois Lane such a great character in the comics. She's about the truth. She stands for its truth, and that's why she's well with Clark Superman, because they're about the truth, right? So, well, that's really. So what happens is we find out more about Luthor from a different planet. Blames Kal-El, Superman, for what happened to his planet, right? They fight, and General Lane's there. He considers him a friend. Apparently in his universe they're friends. So what happens in a different universe at the end of the show, the reason Lex Luthor hates this Superman is because in his world, in his universe, the Superman there had a black costume, but that Superman was evil. So what happened was, that Luthor, the reason it's called Captain Luthor, he was in the military with General Lane, they were friends, and then all of a sudden, that black Superman, the black costume Superman in the show, yes, we're gonna see in the Snyder Cut a black Superman too, but not a black Superman, a black costume Superman, but a black costume Superman in this show too. We also got that evil. What he did You know what he did? Burning with his laser vision to the soldiers down below in the trench. And that's the reason why that Luthor, who survived, went to this Earth to kill all Supermans, because he fears all these Supermans will go evil, will go bad, based on the Superman of his universe, his world. And yeah, he might be the villain, but I understand his motivation. It's great motivation. It's great motivation why he's going after Superman. He fears that this Superman potentially destroy the world. There is that fear that Superman could destroy the world. He's that powerful, so that's why he doesn't care getting in his way. But that's great. We'll see more of that as a season. As the season goes on, we find out about the kids. So Clark shows. Not John. Who's the other one? Shit. Jordan. Is it Jordan? Jordan. I think it's Jordan. The Force of Solitude, because Jordan's the one who developed powers, right? From the first episode, and you see a hologram of Superman's father, Jor-El. And then we go to high school where John played football, right? He's a football player. He's a second, third string quarterback. Convinces the coach to go in for practice. Doesn't do well in practice. But one of his teammates tackles him hard. And that teammate was the boyfriend of the girl of Lana Lang's daughter that Jordan kissed at the bonfire party in episode 1. Yep. So overall, it was a good episode. There's a lot of progression in that episode. We know more about why Luthor wants to kill the Superman. We see that the relationship between Jordan and his powers, and also the relationship with the girl, I forget her name, Lana Lang's daughter. We also see Lois Lane willing to take a lesser paying job to keep her integrity, the truth. Really good. It's just the first 2 episodes. We'll see where it goes. CW shows tend to be good at the start, and then as seasons go on, the quality goes down. But let's look at Thor. Let's look at this stuff. Thor. Because we got some pictures from the Thor set. Share screen, guys. This is some screen rant, I know. So as you see here, Mr. McCarthy. Who is that? No, I think that's his brother, Liam Hemsworth, right? So Matt Damon, Loki is masquerading. Okay, Matt. Yeah. Let's go through the slideshow. Then like a couple more things, then I end the show. Might be a little longer show today. So remember, Loki, Matt Damon. So Matt Damon, Luke Hemsworth, and Sam Neill are returning. Let's confirm. Mr. McCarthy will join the gang of Hela. And yeah, I seen that picture. You remember in the Ragnarok, they had those plays and those plays that based on Loki's over Loki taking over. Had Asgardians to make a play and him taking over. Blah blah blah. So it's gonna be this is a new play based on Odin's demise and Thor Ragnarok. So it's gonna be a play based on Thor Ragnarok. I see Hela. Remember, Hela's the main villain. So it's gonna be based on Thor Ragnarok movie, basically. Which is great. So I got some video game news, and I'm gonna show you some stuff, and then I'm gonna end the show. So, Nintendo Switch news. I have pre-ordered 3 games for Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Snap comes out at the end of April 30th. Yep. Mario Golf, May or June, and Zelda Skyward Sword, and I think that's June also. So 3 Nintendo Switch games. Be on lookout for. I don't stream those. Maybe I can maybe I would stream if I set up a capture card in Switch. Okay, I could stream those if maybe I will. Also, I got other video game news. For the first time ever, I'm not playing MLB The Show. I'm a huge baseball fan and I love MLB The Show. But the first time ever, I'm not getting MLB Show on the PlayStation. Because I'm not streaming it for you guys because it's baseball. I know I love baseball, but I know a lot of you guys would be bored watching it. So that's why I'm getting it for the Xbox One. I'm gonna try for that reason, and also to try on Xbox One so I can play in here and listen to you guys. So that's the first time ever MLB The Show on the Xbox One. Yeah, or Xbox Series X. If you think MLB The Show, you could get an Xbox this year. Other than that, Series X. But for the PlayStation, here's my plans for the PlayStation. No pre-order yet. I haven't pre-ordered anything for PlayStation 5. I have on the PlayStation 4 and the Marvel Avengers. I've been playing the downloadable content of Kate Bishop. I'm a little bit late to it, but it's fun. But on the PlayStation 5 pre-order list, agenda for me. I plan to get this game Back for Blood. It's like. Apparently it's like the games from the Xbox 360 era. Remember those games Left 4 Dead 1 and 2? If you have, you know what I'm talking about because those games are fun as hell. So I'm planning to get that. Also, maybe Resident Evil The Village for that game so I can stream it. And you can be scared with me like I can stream and we'll be scared together. Right? More than 2 people, more than 1 person being scared is better than 1. And I also plan to get the Star Wars Lego Skywalker Saga, and I'm gonna stream that. And a lot of you people like Star Wars, and I plan to stream that. And there might be other games on my list. I just have to go through them, but I know the ones I want. Definitely. And before we end this, I got as a Friday, I ordered some action figures, and you're thinking, well, action figures for your kid, you're a kid, you play with toys. No, you know people collect action figures. I know a lot of people I watch on YouTube videos have action figures. Rebecca, my boy Enos Fett, Point Extra Lounge, thousands of action figures. Nerdy in many ways, Dawson has action figures. I could go on and on. A lot of people love action figures. It's a collectible. So Friday I ordered 4 action figures. 2 came in. One's coming. Actually 3. Sorry. 2 came in on Saturday and 1's coming in tomorrow. And the 2 that came in today, Saturday, I'll show you now. And then let's put it back. Batman. And this is the Batman from Arkham Asylum. And I know the little package is a little damaged, because of Amazon. I'm sorry. But the toy doesn't look damaged at all, so that's the important thing. So this is Batman from the game Arkham Asylum back in 2009. And that game was awesome. Awesome. And his arch nemesis The Clown Prince of Crime, and once again the box, because of Amazon, it's damaged because of Amazon. The Joker from Arkham Asylum, the first Arkham Asylum game back in 2009. So I got the Batman and Joker from Arkham Asylum, and I'm planning to get tomorrow another Batman figure, and I'll do a video on all these 3 figures together. And I do plan to get more figures and Funko Pops. I actually pre-ordered some Funko Pops. They're coming in very middle of this month, and I plan to get more action figures. I plan to get posters, also posters, because you see my wall, right? It's very bare. It's very bare. You see where my TV is? It's very bare, right? So I want to put a poster like there, poster here, over here, next to my Switch where the shelf is. A poster here, but you can't see it there. You can't see, but there's a spot where I can put a poster. Poster over there. We can't see it there, but there's something there. Maybe on my door. Well, I can't really do it on my door. Maybe 2 posters here, actually. 2 posters. I want to decorate my room, make it feel more at home, you know? And get more. So I plan to get that. More action figures and more Funko Pops. And thank you very much, Jobber. And let's see if there's any movie news, any breaking news. Looks like there's nothing here. I'm sorry, I saw a funny picture. And with that, I'm going to end the show. I wanted to show you guys my action figures and my updates and stuff, video game stuff. And stuff in the movie news. So, this Saturday, Why We Love Sports, episode 19. Only a week and a half to episode 20. I'm going to try to get guests for that show because it's a big milestone, right? 20 weeks. 3 p.m. my time. Wherever time you figure out for yourselves. It's all about wrestling next Monday. And oh yeah, I will make an AEW video for Revolution on Sunday. I might do a preview show. Also, yeah, next Monday is all about wrestling. I'm not going to talk about AEW Dynamite. Actually, I might for one subject, and that's the two subjects. The Shaq, the Master Cody Rhodes, and the Four Horsemen possibly forming AEW's version of Four Horsemen. But that's the only 2 things I talk about AEW Dynamite. I'll talk about Raw, the big title change, SmackDown, and I'll talk about NXT. And I'll give you my predictions for NXT next week because we have 2 huge title matches. Remember, Adam Cole versus Finn Balor for the title, NXT title. Toni Storm and Io Shirai for the NXT Women's title. And don't forget, in April, a lot of changes coming to the wrestling world. We'll talk about that on Monday. So, if you're new here, thumbs up, whatever, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you Saturday. But look out for videos in between, guys. See you Saturday live, but in between, look out for some videos. And Saturday, Sunday. Remember, Saturday is Why We Love Sports. Sunday, AEW Revolution predictions. Stream, because I've been starting to do pay-per-view streams, and I feel really good about them. So I'll see you Saturday for live stream, of course. But if you just be on the lookout for videos, and thank you once again. Before I end this is how I feel about you guys for watching.
Too sweet! Sweet! Too sweet! Too sweet!
So yeah, you guys are just too sweet. Take care and have a good day. Bye everybody. See you Saturday.